All right, let's jump right in. And I'm going to be honest, this might hit a little close to home for some of you. But if your whole financial world revolves around that paycheck, you really need to listen to this.
Wow. Yeah, that's a powerful statement, right? And that's really the heart of what we're talking about today. Look, this is not about bashing your job or being ungrateful. It's about opening our eyes to the financial game we're all playing.
And I want to make this super clear from the get-go. Salaries are not the bad guy here. Not at all. The real danger? It's depending only on that salary. That's the trap.
So you might be asking, why is it so dangerous? Well, it all starts with this kind of powerful illusion, a psychological trick that a steady paycheck plays on all of us.
Okay, just look at this comparison. It says it all, doesn't it? On one side, you've got how a salary feels. It feels fixed, predictable, safe. It's that comfort blanket that helps us sleep at night. But the reality is so different. It's actually controlled income. Think about it. Someone else decides what you're worth, when you get a raise, and, this is the big one, when that income stops completely. Your security? It's not really yours, is it? It's someone else's decision.
And believe it or not, that false sense of security is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's really dig into the 4 big reasons why relying only on your paycheck can actually sabotage your chances of building real, long-term wealth.
This one is huge. It's all about mindset. As an employee, you're essentially renting out your time. You do the work, you create value, and then you get paid. But an owner, they get paid because they own the system that creates the value. A salary keeps you in that first box, constantly trading hours for dollars instead of building something you own. Ah yes, the great financial treadmill. This right here is the silent killer of so many financial dreams. It's called lifestyle inflation. You know how it goes. You get that awesome 20% raise, you feel great, but then suddenly your expenses jump up 18%. A nicer car, a bigger apartment, more expensive dinners out. You're making more money, but you feel just as broke. You're running faster, but you're not actually going anywhere.
Okay, prepare yourself because this one stings a little. The hard truth is that your salary is the most heavily taxed form of income there is. Period. Before you even get a chance to see that money, a huge chunk is already gone. Poof, to taxes and deductions. Meanwhile, income from things like investments or a business gets treated way, way better by the tax system. It's almost like the system is designed to reward owners, not just employees. And this really brings us to the core problem. Your salary has a ceiling. You can be the best employee in the world, but there's a cap on what you can earn. There are only 24 hours in a day. But assets, things like stocks, real estate, a side business, they don't have a ceiling. They can grow and grow, making money for you while you sleep. They can scale in a way your time just can't.
Okay, so if this trap is so obvious, why doesn't everyone just get out? That's the million-dollar question. And the answer is actually the sneakiest part of this whole thing.
I mean, it's a totally fair question. We feel it, we know it's happening. So what's holding us back?
Here's the cruel irony. The job that's supposed to be your security ends up taking away the very things you need to build real security. Your time? Gone. Your energy after a long day? Drained. Your mental bandwidth? Totally maxed out. You get home too tired to even think about a side hustle or learning to invest. So what happens? All your effort goes into protecting the salary, the very thing that's keeping you stuck in the first place. But again, let's get something straight. The salary is not the enemy here. It's not evil. The real problem? It's the poverty mindset that tells you this paycheck is the beginning and the end of your financial story. This is the huge mental flip we have to make. Stop seeing your salary as your identity. It's not who you are. It's a tool. It's the seed money. It's the foundation you use to build something bigger. It's the launch pad, not the destination.
All right, so enough about the problem. Let's talk about the solution. How do we actually do this? How do we turn that paycheck into a tool for freedom? It really boils down to 3 simple but powerful strategies. Here it is. This is the playbook. Number 1, you have to use your salary to buy assets. Stocks, a business, new skills, whatever it is that can make money for you. Number 2, you've got to kill lifestyle inflation. When you get a raise, that extra money goes to buying more assets, not just more stuff. And number 3, start thinking like an owner right now, even if it's small. Buying 1 share of a company, starting a tiny side hustle, it's a mindset shift. Small ownership is infinitely more powerful than no ownership. So I want to leave you with a question to think about. Just be honest with yourself. If your salary stopped today, like tomorrow, it was gone, how long could you survive? A week?
A month? 6 months? Your answer to that question, that's your real measure of financial freedom.
Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. A salary, it's good. It can feed you. It can put a roof over your head. But only assets, only ownership can actually set you free. That's the real endgame.